Hey guys, so yes, I have a new hair color. I went blonde and I did balayage highlights. So my natural color is this brunette and then I got balayage and I'm loving it. So let me know what you guys think about this. But anyways, today's going to be a empties video and I have a ton of stuff, so I just want to get started. The first thing I have is this Hask charcoal shampoo. This is purifying shampoo. I really enjoy this. I think it smells good. It's just a couple bucks at Ulta. You can get it at CVS and Walgreens, I think, Rite Aids. Walmart, I believe, has it too. This is really great. It's 12 fluid ounces, and I think it's like $5. I got one of them on sale at Ulta during one of their sales, so of course, you can always buy it there too. My boyfriend actually really likes this, and he's pretty picky about things that he likes and doesn't like, so I really enjoyed this. I think it's definitely a recommendation. Kind of a boring thing. This is Satin Care sensitive skin shave cream. This is not cruelty free from what I know, but I had it, so I wanted to use it up, and it was good. It's good for sensitive skin. It didn't irritate any of my skin sensitivities, so I enjoyed that. I thought it was really nice, but I wouldn't repurchase that. This is the Ulta Beauty Frosted Pistachio. This is the Shower Gel Bubble Bath and Shampoo in 3-in-1. I actually really like this. The Ulta brand is cruelty free, and it just smells like a sweet pistachio dessert. So it's really nice. If you like really sweet smelling things, you'll like it. You have to like pistachio, obviously. But that was a seasonal one. I think it was out during the Christmas season, so look for that if you're interested then. I also had this Ulta Beauty Pink Sorbet Exfoliating Body Scrub. This was really nice, although it was a little drying on my skin. Same with the shower gel. They are a little bit drying on my skin. I do have a dry skin, not condition, but I do have dry skin all year round. So this is really nice though. I like using this prior to self-tanning. So what I do is I hop in the shower, use this, usually shave all in the same thing, and then it just smells so sweet. Again, this is a really sweet one. It kind of smells like a frosting, like a cake batter kind of thing. It smells really, really good. I love it. And I have another one, not the same scent, but another scrub, and I really enjoy it too. So this is the Ulta Beauty 50 quilted oval cotton pads. I like to use these for taking off my makeup. So I either use the Pacifica micellar water, or right now I'm using a cleansing milk. So the micellar water comes in a bottle like this, and you just pour it out onto the cotton round. And so I take the cotton oval and then just wipe off my foundation, and then I'll go back in with my cleanser and cleanse my skin of any leftover and just really get that deep clean in there. I love those, have purchased so many of those. And along the same lines as this 80 premium cotton rounds. So these I use, they're the round ones, and I use those to take off my fingernail polish. Now the cotton rounds are usually on sale at Ulta. You know, they have their buy two get one free, buy two get two free, whatever they have. They have a lot of deals, so I like to get them at Ulta, and you can always use your points, and you can use your 3 off of $10 coupons, whatever those are, at the same time. This was a sample of the Amika Bust Your Brass Conditioner for Cool Blondes. So this is really nice. It smells really good. I haven't used a lot of Amika things in the past, but this was really, really nice. It is purple. I don't know if you can see the purple color there. It's pretty dark, but it is really, really pretty. It's kind of scary. Like, you can see my hair's blonde. To put purple onto this, it's kind of like, I feel like I shouldn't be doing this, but it all works out. It doesn't add any sort of tint to your hair or anything. It's really, really nice. And it smells good. And like I said, it's cruelty free, so that's even better. Okay. Trying to pull out a couple small things all at one time so we can go over them all at once. So I have these Pack Your Bags 911 Under Eye Rescue Patches from Tarte. These are reusable. I used them once, I think, and I just wasn't a huge fan of them. I thought I was going to like them a lot. They don't have a lot of, the first time you use them, they have a lot of saturated liquid, but then they kind of dry out, and I just like didn't really love them, so I probably wouldn't repurchase those. I have this cleansing sponge from Real Techniques. It's kind of like porous, if that makes sense, and it's really supposed to help exfoliate the skin and get all that impurities out. I don't really love it, but I got it in the advent calendar type thing they did at the holidays, so I just tried to use it to see what I thought, but yeah, I wouldn't purchase that again. This Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc-Free Airbrushing Pressed Powder in the shade Beige. Whew, that was a lot. This is nice, but it's not great. So it has a blue packaging. I don't even know what collection this is, but you can see there's a little bit of powder left. It just was too pink toned for me and my skin, so it just didn't fit. And in the summertime, it was too pink toned for my self tan. In the wintertime, it's too dark, so I just used as much as I could and then moved it out of my collection, but I wouldn't repurchase that. This was a Clinique Beyond Perfecting Super Concealer in Moderately Fair was the shade I used. That was the middle one. It wasn't anything that blew me out of the water, and it's not cruelty free, so I wouldn't repurchase that, but I'd just pass on that, to be honest. And I have this Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer and Contour in the shade C6. I really did enjoy this. I thought that this was a great product. I don't think it's a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. I actually feel like I went through this pretty quickly also, where I feel like I had the Shape Tape a really long time. I did enjoy it. It's cheaper than the Shape Tape if you're looking for something that, you know, you think kind of compares. It's okay. I like it. I would repurchase it. I think it's a good concealer. I just don't know that it should be compared directly to that, but it's a good concealer. I definitely would repurchase that. And then a NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. That's what I have on my brows today. Try to get something that was a little bit lighter since I was going blonde. I had this when I still had my brunette hair with just a few blonde highlights in it. I really like it. I think it's a nice color on me, and I also like that the tip is so fine. So if you haven't seen it, it has a spoolie on one end, and then it has the fine tip on the other end, which is really nice. It's comparable to the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Brow Wiz, and this is much cheaper. NYX has a lot of deals at Ulta too. I do a lot of my buying at Ulta, so it works out for me that it's usually on sale in some way, shape, or form there. I also have two liners. So I have the No Tug Waterproof Anti-Aging Gel Liner from IT Cosmetics, and this actually, I felt like there wasn't a ton of product in it, or I used a lot of this before, because when I went back to it, the color was right here. So when I went back to it, you scroll it up, and it also has a little thing on the end where you can, it doesn't sharpen, but you can make that tip again. So when I went back to using this, I just ran through it really fast. So I felt like either there wasn't a lot of product in here, or I just used so much before that going back to it again, I was like, oh, well, I was almost done the whole time. But anyways, really nice. It is waterproof. Just gently glides on. You don't have to tug at your eyes. So really nice. Would repurchase that. Got it during the 21 days of beauty sale, and I was glad I tried it out then because it was really nice. And then you've probably seen these in a ton of my videos. This is the Essence eyeliner pen in waterproof. So it is a felt tip liner. It looks like that. Really nice, waterproof. I have allergies in the summer. I have watery eyes, like watery dry eyes in the winter. So it all equals out, but it's really nice when I can find an eyeliner that I can make my wing with, but it's not going to fade away with my watery eyes. This Tarteist Lash Paint Mascara Sample, I like this, but it irritates my eyes and really, really bad. So I thought that it did before, but I can confirm that this is not a good one for me. So I'm passing that along. And then I also had a gel liner in waterproof and brown from Essence, and that one looks like this. Same kind of packaging, same twist up thing. The color is right there. It's a little bit darker maybe than the It Cosmetics one, but it was really nice. It's probably pretty comparable, so I'd probably go back to that before I got the It Cosmetics one. But if the It one is on sale, then I'd pick that up again. Okay, last few things I'm going to try to run through pretty quickly. So I have a Pacifica Purify coconut water cleansing wipes. These smell really good. They smell like coconut, but I just don't find that they take off my makeup that great. I mean, my face makeup, sure, but I'm always going to have to go in and cleanse afterwards. So it's kind of a replacement for the micellar water that I use. If I wanted to do it that way, I could go in, wipe them off, and then just go back in with another cleanser. But when I buy makeup wipes, I like to use something that's going to take my makeup off completely. And then I don't have to wash my face because I might be too tired or I might be in a rush or whatever, and I just don't want to have to deal with it. So these I don't love for that kind of thing. And you know, if you're someone who's going to use a wipe and then go in and cleanse anyways, these I definitely recommend. However, they don't take off eyeshadow that great. They're still pretty, you end up with a lot of excess. Maybe powder eyeshadows, but definitely not your liner or mascara. And then I have this EOS hand cream. I don't even know what it is. It came in a little pink container. I got this as a Christmas present from somebody. This is not cruelty free. It was okay, but it's definitely not worth a repurchase, and even if it were cruelty free. So I was glad to have finished that up. A couple things from It's a 10. I have the Miracle Daily Conditioner and the Miracle Leave-In Conditioner. So these are both really nice. However, I prefer a leave-in conditioner versus a traditional conditioner. This one's very smooth. It makes my hair feel really soft. I just prefer a leave-in so that I don't have to wait in the shower. I can just spray it on, brush through, and go. And I've had that Miracle leave-in a couple times now, and I get samples every so often from Ulta of those, and I really, really love them. I'm glad that they continue to provide those for me because it is a great product, and I definitely would repurchase that in the future. The Virgin Marula oil from Drunk Elephant is really nice, but don't think it's worth the, I think, $80 that it's priced at. So I wouldn't purchase this myself. However, this was a little sample I got, so it was nice. I'm glad that I was able to use it, but it's not worth a repurchase in my mind. This Catrice Preta Volume Smoky Mascara in waterproof. This was okay. It's not worth this like $6 or whatever. It's a really wet formula, and it has a very chunky brush, and I just do not like that on my mascara, so I'm passing that on. I also have this Glam & Doll Volume Mascara Waterproof. There's two kinds to this. There's the one that I'm using currently, which is a light blue container, and then there's this one. This one I do not prefer. It has a straight wand. The other one has a curled wand. So this one I'm not a fan of. It's okay, but I'm just moving that out of my collection. Then I have two more mascara samples. Lights, Camera, Lashes from Tarte Cosmetics. These came in little kits, little sample sets, so love that. That's one of my favorite mascaras. I will continue to purchase that all the time. Sometimes either during Black Friday or during the 21 Days of Beauty, they'll have it on sale for half off, and I definitely try to pick up a few during that because it's such a great mascara and really good quality. And it doesn't irritate my eyes. So that's the one high-end mascara that I've tried so far that I really love, have repurchased, and doesn't irritate my eyes. Then I have Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primer. I have so many of these I'm trying to go through. I think this is the third one I finished, and I have at least 3 more. Up here's like my storage, so I have at least 3 more in there. I really like it, but luckily I haven't had to purchase an eye primer. I probably wouldn't purchase that if I had to put my money out there and do it, but it does keep my eyeshadow on very nicely, so there's that. Maybe it is worth the purchase. A regular size and a mini size of the Real Techniques sponges. Love these. I need those in my routine for sure. This Tarte BB Tinted Treatment Primer. Now, I like this, but it is very smoothing. It almost has a silicone-y feel to it. This just wasn't, it's in the shade Light. It just was a little bit dark, a little bit pinky for my tan, so there's the color on it. It was nice, and I did repurchase this because I had purchased one of these before and really enjoyed it. But I don't think I'll be purchasing it in the future. It's just not something that I gravitate towards, so there's that opinion. I tried a sample foundation from Makeup Forever, and it was in the Y320 medium. It was okay, but Makeup Forever is not cruelty-free, so I will not be purchasing that. This Tarte Rainforest of the Sea sample in medium honey, I think was the shade I used, or light medium honey, I can't remember. But I love this foundation. I had a full size of this and I finished it up, and I definitely want to repurchase it in the future because I really enjoyed it. So that was definitely, I already knew I was going to like it, but I got the sample because I had to have it back in my life. It's such a nice formula. It's so light on the skin, never feels heavy. It's just very, very nice. And then the Marc Jacobs Shameless foundation in medium, oh, maybe that was the medium Y320. Yeah, that's the Marc Jacobs one. Well, I did do a Makeup Forever foundation that was okay, but this one didn't blow me out of the water. It's not something that I would rush out to purchase. I know there's a lot of mixed opinions on this, and as far as I'm concerned, I don't need to go out and purchase it. It's okay, but I didn't love it. I have a Marc Jacobs foundation, the, what's that called? Not the Genius Gel, but the other one. The Remarkable foundation. It's okay, but I'm just not a huge fan of it. This is a Look Pro Illuminate and Strobing Mix-In Drops in the shade White Pearl from Hard Candy. This was really nice. So they're just, it's a little dropper that you pull out, and that white shade is the shade that the highlighter illuminator is. I like to take a drop of this, mix it in with my foundation, just go in. It adds a nice gluey, it has a nice glowy tint to the skin, so I really enjoyed it. I probably would repurchase this. I thought it was going to be like the Cover FX drops, but it really wasn't, but it is a nice product on its own. And then I had this Essence Nude Love Long Lasting Lipstick, and I just think this is such a weird pinky color for me. I thought it was going to be nice. It's kind of cool toned, but it ended up being really like strange on me and just not right. So I'm going to pass that along. I have a sample of the Sweet Tarte fragrance. I had a rollerball, finished that, really loved it. I have this, and I'm sad that I finished it up, but I definitely need to purchase another rollerball because it's such a nice perfume. And then the last thing I have is this Too Faced No Filter Selfie Powders, and this I'm just moving out of my collection. I used up all the yellow, all the purple, and a lot of the bronze. Now, I probably, if I kept using this, could hit pan on it pretty soon because that's how close I am, but I just find that it's a little bit too red for my skin tone, and it's supposed to be used as an all-over shade. I found it a little bit too dark to be using it like that, but a little bit too reddish to be using as a bronzer, so I'm just moving it out of my collection. It was really nice. I wish they would have sold these individually though, because I would have liked to get the yellow shade. Definitely adds a nice little bit of sheen to the skin. So those are all my empties, guys. I know it's a ton, but I've been saving these up for a while, so I hope you enjoy these videos. I love making them. I love to see others' thoughts on the products that they've finished up. So if you want me to keep making these, please let me know. And if you have any questions about any of the products I mentioned, let me know that as well, and I'll try to get some answers for you. And so I'm going to go for today, but please recommend some ideas that you'd like to see me do in the future, and I will try to get those up for you. Have a great night, guys, and I will see you soon.